Welcome, Taurus friends, as we gather together in this sacred space to explore what energies await you in this final week of April. I can already feel the earthy vibrations of Venus, your ruling planet, guiding my hands as I shuffle these cards for you. The energy feels particularly potent today, with a special message wanting to come through specifically for those born under the sign of the bull. There's a certain electricity in the air, suggesting transformative potentials as we approach the end of this month. I'm sensing a significant shift in energy as we approach the end of this month. Taurus season is in full bloom now, bringing your natural strengths to the forefront. Let's see what messages the universe has for you during this potent time as the flowers bloom and the earth awakens fully from its winter slumber. With Mercury now direct and moving forward, communication becomes clearer, helping you express your deepest desires and intentions. Drawing 3 cards now for your past influences, present circumstances, and future potentials. As I connect with the Taurus energy, I'm feeling drawn to add a 4th card as well, a special guidance card to help navigate the energies revealed in this reading. And I sense there's a need for a 5th card as well, a shadow aspect that may need attention as you move forward. The Ten of Pentacles emerges for your past position. This speaks to foundations you've been building, perhaps related to family, legacy, or long-term security. There's a sense of abundance in what you've created thus far, Taurus. You've been working diligently to establish something lasting, whether that's in your career, home life, or personal value systems. The fruits of your labor are becoming evident, but there's more to this story. This card suggests you've recently completed an important phase in your material world journey. Perhaps you've reached a milestone in your career, established a comfortable living situation, or created financial stability that allows you to breathe a little easier. The Ten of Pentacles carries ancestral energy too. You may have been reflecting on family patterns or the legacy you wish to create. The vines of your past have grown strong, providing sturdy support for whatever comes next. There's a sense that you've been honoring traditional values while building something uniquely your own. For your present moment, we have the Knight of Wands. How interesting to see this fiery, dynamic energy appearing for steadfast Taurus. This suggests you're currently experiencing a surge of passion, inspiration, or perhaps even restlessness. This night brings messages of action and adventure, possibly challenging your natural tendency toward caution and stability. There's an opportunity presenting itself that requires quick movement, something unusual for your methodical nature. The universe seems to be urging you to embrace a more spontaneous approach right now. You might feel torn between your desire for security and a new calling that asks you to take a chance. This knight doesn't wait for perfect conditions. He moves when inspiration strikes. For typically patient Taurus, this energy could feel both exhilarating and uncomfortable. Notice how the knight rides forward with determination, his wand aflame with creative potential. There's a sense of urgency here, as if the universe is saying, now is the time to act, not to ponder. Looking toward your future potential as April closes, we find the Wheel of Fortune. This is a powerful major arcana card signaling a significant turning point ahead. The cosmic wheels are turning in your favor, Taurus, bringing unexpected developments and fortunate timing. But remember, the wheel turns both ways. This card reminds us that change is the only constant. Your challenge will be to remain centered at the hub of the wheel while circumstances shift around you. The Wheel of Fortune often brings fated events and synchronicities that seem beyond our control. For you, this suggests that any brave actions you take now could set in motion a series of fortunate events that lead to substantial growth. The symbols on the wheel represent cosmic forces aligning to create openings that weren't available before. What seemed impossible may suddenly become achievable through a combination of your efforts and divine timing. For your guidance card, I have drawn the Empress. How perfect for a Venus-ruled sign. The Empress reminds you to stay connected to your sensual nature throughout these changes. As you navigate the dynamic energies ahead, don't lose touch with what makes Taurus so special. your appreciation for beauty, comfort, and earthly pleasures. The Empress suggests that nurturing your creative expression will help you flow with the changes while remaining true to yourself. She sits among lush vegetation, reminding you that abundance comes naturally when you align with your authentic rhythms. The Empress also speaks to fertility, not just physical, but the fertility of ideas, projects, and relationships. What you nurture now can grow exponentially under her loving care. And for your shadow card, we have the Four of Cups, reversed. This reveals a potential pitfall to be aware of: the danger of missing opportunities because they don't appear in the form you expected. In its reversed position, this card suggests you're moving away from a period of apathy or discontentment, but there might still be a tendency to overlook blessings that don't fit your preconceived notions. The universe may offer gifts through unusual channels this week. Stay open to receiving in unexpected ways. The narrative these cards weave together is fascinating. You're moving from a place of established security and foundation through a period of unexpected action and passion toward a significant turning point that could reshape your path in surprising ways. The universe is asking you to trust the motion of change while staying grounded in your values. The Empress stands by your side, reminding you that abundance flows when you honor both stability and growth, while the reversed Four of Cups warns against clinging to old expectations that might blind you to new possibilities. In this final week of April, pay particular attention to sudden opportunities that arise, especially those that ignite your passion or curiosity. While your instinct might be to carefully analyze every detail before proceeding, these cards suggest that a more adventurous approach could lead to fortunate outcomes. Look for signs and synchronicities, repeated numbers, meaningful coincidences, or dreams that seem particularly vivid. These are cosmic whispers guiding you toward your next step. The Knight of Wands might appear in your life as a person who brings exciting news or as an aspect of yourself that's ready to charge forward with newfound courage. I'm also noticing the elemental journey here. From earth energy, through fire, to the cosmic forces of fate and fortune, all embraced by the earthy divinity of the Empress, with water emotions represented in the shadow card. Your practical nature is being called to dance with more spontaneous energies. This might manifest as a surprise travel opportunity, a creative project that demands immediate attention, or perhaps a passionate connection that develops more quickly than you'd typically allow. The balance of elements suggests that integrating all aspects of yourself, practical, passionate, adaptable, and emotional, will be key to navigating this transformative period. For those Taurians dealing with career matters, this spread indicates possible advancement through taking calculated risks. There may be an opportunity to showcase your talents in a new light, or to step into a leadership role that requires more dynamism than you're accustomed to showing. Trust that your solid foundation gives you the security to take these chances. I'm seeing potential for recognition from authority figures who appreciate both your reliability and your fresh ideas. Don't be surprised if a project you've been nurturing suddenly gains momentum, or if you're asked to lead something that stretches your capabilities. For those focused on relationships, there's a suggestion that allowing more spontaneity could bring unexpected joy and renewal. If you've been stuck in comfortable routines with your partner, this might be the week to surprise them and yourself by suggesting something completely new. Single Taurians might encounter someone who challenges your typical type but offers exciting new perspectives. The Empress energy supports heart-opening experiences that deepen your capacity for giving and receiving love. There's a sense that vulnerability, though challenging for security-loving Taurus, could lead to profound connection now. I'm also sensing a strong creative current running through this reading. The combination of the Knight of Wands inspiration with the Empress's fertility suggests that artistic endeavors could flourish now. If you've been contemplating starting a creative project, the universe is giving you a green light to begin, even if all the details aren't perfectly planned out. This might involve working with natural materials, beautifying your living space, or expressing yourself through cooking, gardening, music, or visual arts. The creative process itself becomes a teacher, showing you how to balance structure with spontaneity. Your financial matters appear to be transitioning as well. The movement from the Ten of Pentacles to the Wheel of Fortune suggests that your approach to security might be evolving. Perhaps you're considering investments that seem slightly riskier but offer greater rewards. Or maybe you're realizing that true security comes from adaptability rather than rigid planning. The Empress reminds you that true abundance often flows when we focus on creating value rather than hoarding resources. This week might bring unexpected financial opportunities that require quick decisions. Trust your instincts while also doing necessary research. Health and well-being themes are also present in this spread. The Knight of Wands suggests a potential increase in energy and vitality, perhaps inspiring you to try new forms of movement or exercise that bring joy rather than just routine. The Empress speaks to nourishment and self-care, reminding you to treat your body as the temple it is. There's a sense that connecting with nature could be particularly healing for you now. Walking barefoot on the earth, gardening, or simply sitting beneath a tree could help you process the changes occurring in your life. As we close this reading, I encourage you to carry a piece of green aventurine or tiger's eye this week to help balance your stable nature with these more dynamic energies. Connect with the earth beneath your feet daily to stay grounded as the wheel turns. Create a small altar with fresh flowers to honor the Empress energy, and remind yourself that growth and beauty come from embracing both stability and change. Consider a ritual that honors both what you're releasing and what you're welcoming. Perhaps writing what you're ready to let go of on a biodegradable paper and burying it in soil where you then plant seeds or a small plant representing your new beginning. The universe has remarkable timing, dear Taurus. Trust that what unfolds in this final week of April is aligning you with your highest path, even if it challenges your comfort zone. The security you've built provides the perfect foundation for the adventures that await. Remember that Venus, your ruling planet, finds beauty in all experiences, both the comfortable and the unexpected. Allow yourself to be surprised by what emerges when you say yes to the night's call to adventure. I'm seeing a specific date that might hold special significance. Around April 27th or 28th, there could be an event or realization that crystallizes the energies we've discussed today. Mark your calendar and pay attention to what unfolds. This could be a moment when the wheel's turning becomes unmistakable. Before we part ways, I want to leave you with a simple mantra to carry through this final week of April. I trust my foundation as I embrace new adventures. Change flows through me with grace. Repeat this when you feel resistant to the dynamic energies swirling around you, or when fear tries to keep you from seizing the opportunities the night brings. Dear Taurus, you stand at a powerful threshold. The earthy wisdom you've cultivated serves as fertile ground for the seeds of change now being planted. Trust that what blooms will be even more beautiful than you can imagine.